It's my profound honor to join the ranks of the distinguished scientists who have been singled out for recognition by the Hope Funds for Cancer Research. I offer my sincere thanks to this remarkable organization for this special award, meaningful not only to me, but also and especially to the many young scientists who have contributed to the success of my laboratory over 40 plus years. I owe a special thanks to all of them for their dedicated efforts, their own inspiration, and also to my family who have provided unconditional support while I have indulged my passion for science. And I'm also very pleased to share this Basic Science Award with Joan Stites, a longtime friend, and to receive it in parallel with the awards to my distinguished new acquaintances, Drs. Ferrara and Holland, whose translational studies remind me of some of the ultimate objectives of our own work. In relation to my entry into science, and as mentioned, I was raised on a farm and was strongly urged by my father, by all means except chains, to remain there. But I was fascinated by the chemistry and biology that I encountered in high school, and I managed to escape through an absolutely critical scholarship to a small liberal arts college in Indiana. There I became even more fascinated with biochemistry and the emerging molecular biology, and learned to my amazement that I could actually get paid through graduate school and beyond to work on the things that interested me most. My 5-year graduate education was largely unremarkable until the last few months, when my hope for significant findings in the mammalian gene expression field, then in the dark ages, was realized with the discovery of the family of enzymes that Sohail mentioned. So subsequent studies in my own lab led to the identification of many accessory proteins necessary for the function of these enzymes for transcribing your DNA, including the first of many gene-specific factors that bind to specific sites, control regions on genes to switch them on. And we now know from the work of my own and many laboratories that the activation of a given gene by a few gene-specific factors involves the cooperative interactions of at least 100, probably more like 200 different proteins, offering therefore a very large number of potential therapeutic targets for those pathologies where there is extensive dysregulation of gene expression through alterations in transcription factors and target genes. And I'm pleased to note that beyond our very early work on the fundamental aspects of transcription in relation to normal cellular functions, that much of our current work is focused on cancer-related proteins, such as the tumor suppressor, P53, that's mutated in half of human cancers, and on several leukemic fusion proteins. And finally, a comment on biomedical research funding. All of us have received critical general funding from various federal and private agencies, while also convinced that with current knowledge and continually advancing technologies, additional resources will allow us to more rapidly advance applications to human health. As importantly, however, is our need to invest in the future with brilliant and indeed bold young scientists eager to pursue careers in biomedical research. In this regard, the Hope Funds for Cancer Research plays a vital role through its fellowship programs. So I commend the organization for what it does. I commend those who generously support the organization, and I encourage everyone to help perpetuate and expand the vision of the organization. And finally, I note that as a farm boy in Indiana, I never dreamed that I would ever see the Breakers, let alone have dinner here with such a distinguished crowd. Thank you.